get yours done, please?
Perfect.
Is that an honest?
Well, to be fair, I don't, to be fair, I probably should be writing, like, an A for all of these. I don't remember. Because, like, I remember, like, Chance, he was commenting on stuff, he did pretty good at that. And he, like, I think he was talking to me about how he was doing on the commenting. But then, that was pretty much, that's pretty much, like, our primary task for that, just, like, commenting on stuff.
Okay.
And then we were also gonna email out, but then we kind of messed that up, and we couldn't get results back.
All right.
And then we said,
This looks to me like data that is like invalid.
Falsely instructed.
Yeah. So
Cougar, you can ignore it. You can use.
I'm going to ignore it.
Okay.
It's like this is no more useful. Like giving peer feedback. It's not any more helpful to say this is perfect. There's nothing left to grow or improve. Is no more helpful than being like this sucks. You should give up now.
Yeah.
You know. So.
Yeah, there
If
should be.
you have thoughts and you're like, okay, I feel like I could give a little bit more reflective feedback on the process. But I also understand that it's hard to like evaluate your peers. But that is how we agreed to do it.
It would be easier to do with the lobbyist stuff. Because I actually kind of, that tail end, we did kind of get stuff out. You know,
With the lobbyist stuff?
I was with the
Like
lobbyist.
if you were to evaluate them instead of your.
Oh, I thought that's what you were doing. That was the task, to do your original.
Oh, not lobbyists, lawmakers.
The lawmakers?
That's who I was with for the last portion, which we were actually really doing stuff. But for the forum portion, we were just kind of doing like 2 tasks, mostly just 1 task. It wasn't really. None of us were really, doing much there just because we don't really have anything to do. And we probably should have by sending out forms and doing that right. We didn't really do that right, so.
But you all consistently did excellent at everything.
To be fair, I don't.
That's okay. That's on me. I waited like so long to do it. All right, Chance, what have you got? You handed it in. Perfect. Thank you. All right, Marissa, the floor is yours.
Okay, great. Thank you, Marley. Thank you all for doing that. You will be doing it again later. More self-reflection later, but it's important to reflect on group work as well. The next project I have for you is technically a pre-assessment, but do with that what you will. Like, that doesn't mean anything scary for you all. That just means I am looking at you all to try and figure out where our starting ground is so that I can build from there instead of just guessing. So I have these little flashcards. Well, kind of flashcards. But they have pictures and like a little blurb on them about either an event or an invention or something historical that happened that changed the course of policing. And you are going to create a timeline. So I'm going to give you these, and you're going to order them within your groups. And then I'm also going to give you some of these little sticky notes, and you're going to attach one of these to each of these laminated cards and take a stab at what year this happened in. I don't expect perfection, but if you want to say, like, I think this happened in the 60s, that's okay. But make sure you add, like, 1960s, because there is stuff that dates back to the 1800s, even further than that, honestly. So I want you to write the full year, but a guess at the decade is okay. Does that make sense?
Maybe.
All right. You guys ready to try it?
No.
So we're ranking,
Not ranking, creating a timeline.
kind of. I mean, like ranking, like throughout time, like which one happened first and last. Yeah.
Yeah. And then on your tables, just so it's easier for me, I'll work on one side. So all of you can move to one side of the table. And from left to right, it should be earliest on the left, most recent on the right. Does that make sense? So like you're reading the timeline.
That's usually how stuff like that's done. Left to right.
Timeline.
All right, there you go.
Come on, then you get to get over here. Definitely have 6 seconds.
There you go. I'm gonna give you guys just like
Come on.
15 minutes.
Abraham Lincoln.
To get
I
this
wonder when
done.
that happens. Like that's like in the 1800s. That's a long time ago.
1 minute.
21 minutes.
Night watching
15.
video gardens.
15 max.
Who knows after Abraham?
But work as your groups. I don't hear a lot of talking over there.
No.
17.
No.
16
Hard
is
enough.
what you say.
Sure. That's fine. It'll probably happen anyway because I'm just not looking that closely.
Oh,
Austin first official police
Make
force.
sure those get shared with your group too, Jay.
Wait, what's this?
Night watch. That one's Night watch.
Yeah,
It's
nice.
President Abraham Lincoln himself. No, the creation.
How's it going over here?
What?
I feel like we had police before.
Did we have
Did
something
you-
like that?
I don't know. That's a
Wait,
good question.
Did Lincoln get shot?
I do know, but I'm not going to tell you.
Not you. Oh, that's me. Okay, I know you won't tell us.
what color is it?
Baltimore becomes first city to issue officers guns. New York Times becomes first media source. When it turns police brutality. Texas Rangers.
Are these ones that are stacked? Those happened in the same year?
Is that? Can we do that?
Do you think it's the exact same year or the same decade?
Probably same decade.
Okay, cool. Just make sure that's clearly labeled. But yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, we're just gonna see where we think everything may go
Just a
first.
general idea first. I think that's great.
So right now we're creating law enforcement
This is
here.
where they move forward to motorcycle cars.
Yeah.
Those are working right there. So,
No, that's gonna be, that's not.
I know, but like,
Motorcycles.
POTUS, which means that goes after too.
The
How's it going,
creation of the Texas Rangers, that's gonna be up there, Boston Police Force.
This is a big task.
Bro, this all look the same, bro.
Did I give you guys the tiny sticky notes?
South.
No,
No?
Yes.
Oh, yes, I did.
Yes.
Okay.
I need that.
First black police officer, occupation of Alcatraz.
Which one do you all think happened first?
This is like the 50s.
Out of all of these,
50s.
that's the one that happened very first.
No. No, that's the 1800 one, or 18 something one. I know that, so I know that. I know these.
Awards for arrest. So they're in cars, that one.
And then this one is the creation of
That on 1950s. That were-
Definitely
What made it happen first?
1900.
But how-
Yeah.
on what
hotline.
hotlines didn't like call them.
Like the
Oh, no, this is-
Yeah, you can feel free to use
I
the
would put that
pictures
near the-
as
In
context
these areas, because
clues.
sometimes they're not.
Like if there's like a horse-drawn carriage,
Oh,
what does
yeah.
that tell you about when it was?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, yeah. We see we've got.
This is pretty old.
That's
Yeah,
like.
that's something first, because it's like,
1960.
but
What was that one? Early.
fingerprinting feels like a police thing.
Don't ask me how I know this.
This one's gotta be
Chevys. No, I'm just really good at identifying Chevys. Chevys you can go
Maybe not
along
that
with.
Ooh, you've got some dates left.
Exactly.
You're like, this for sure
Okay.
happened in
To be the day that
1950s?
I think.
I don't know, I know like the general like idea that like slave patrols
Yeah, no,
became
it's
police
just-
because racism.
Seems like a Chevy.
In the,
Yeah, it's
but I-
Chevy.
no,
Like,
well, Secret Service.
This is hard. Like, this is a big undertaking. I don't
I've never been
expect
good at history either. I
Brutality.
like history, I just don't.
But like I said, I just want to get a basic understanding of where you guys are at with what you understand. Also, like, some of this stuff was surprising for me to find out. I was like, wait, that happened in the 70s? What?
Mom,
No
are you
way.
helping?
When do you think Homeland Security is?
Homeland Security was after 9/11.
First Jews.
9/11, yeah, 9/11, it was.
I don't.
No, because they created,
Oh.
Homeland Security after 9/11 because like the whole idea is that you're protecting us from terrorists. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, this is.
9/11, I'm pretty sure Homeland Security was made after 9/11.
Alright.
It's really recent.
First field, yeah, first
Yeah.
field.
That's
No,
like
what?
tell by that shitty line.
Yeah, it's
By what she
Let me
looks
see- let me
like,
see
you
that
can
photo.
tell when she's
It's
from.
like,
No, look at this. That looks
Do you
like
think
a
it's
bulb.
after?
Yeah, that one looks old.
Do you think it's after
I said
fingerprinting?
to use your
Or
context
before?
clues.
After,
That's
yeah,
a
we're
bulb.
still-
And
Andrew says-
I'd say this probably comes before that.
That's what it is,
The newer, I feel like after police.